What prompted you to write this and also make it your directorial debut?
You know, I've just always been very interested in transformative events in people's lives. And for me, I thought it would be inspiring and uplifting to write a movie about somebody who'd been through something very traumatic and was able to pick herself up and live again. And I'm just sort of naturally inclined toward comedy as a writer, so it became a little bit of both. This was the fourth feature that I had made, and it just seemed like it was time. It was something that I needed to see if I could do it, and I was just ready to try.
What made Julianne the perfect lamb?
Well, you know, Julianne has a very special lamb-like quality, and that's really hard to describe, but it's just like a purity of heart that you can sense in her that you don't see in a lot of people in Hollywood. And she's an incredible actress. So.
And you come from a somewhat similar background, you know, coming from Utah and coming to the den of Satan that is Los Angeles. Was it easy to relate to your character that way?
Yeah. You know, it's interesting. I actually went to London first when I was younger, so that was really different for me because, you know, I was 10 years old and living in this very conservative, you know, Mormon upbringing, where, you know, we don't watch R-rated movies, we, you know, no drinking, no smoking, no coffee, no caffeine, nothing. And then going to London where it was like, everybody was at the pub at 13 years old. We were like hiking up our, you know, our normal clothes underneath our school uniform, and then we would take it off and go to the pub and like do all certain things, you know, all sorts of like sinful things. But it's true though. Like as much as I try to sin, like I can only go so far. Otherwise, my conscience is there, and like I can't go any further than what I do. So, yeah.
I sinned enough for both.
That's my lamb.
Well, speaking of sinning enough, Octavia, did you connect with your character on a personal level as well?
We instantly connected as people. You know, when we met, it was like sure, I like the dark and seedy side of Vegas. You know, who doesn't like to see something very tragic?
Yeah.
It makes it more interesting, definitely.
Yeah.
You know, and of course, religion is a huge part of this film, and that's a very huge topic to tackle. And is this something that you struggled with and wanted to make a statement about?
I think of myself as a seeker. I actually am a spiritual person and a religious person, and I believe in God. And so this isn't, for me, an anti-spiritual movie at all. But it's about finding your own version of the truth and maybe looking past all the different opinions that humans have and trying to find the truth beyond that.
Well, you guys both get to sing in this movie. You get to sing wonderfully. You get to sing Radiohead not so wonderfully.
Excuse me? I think she's amazing.
I think she has a fantastic voice, but I got the impression for this role that you had to play your voice down a little bit. Was that the case?
That's exactly it. I have an Aretha Franklin voice, and I had to play it down.
How was that? And did you guys force Diablo to sing at all on this film?
I wish.
Yeah.
I love to sing, actually.
We did at the rap party.
Yeah, we sang at the rap party.
The
rap party was awesome.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Oh my gosh, what did we sing?
Octavia,
We sang everything.
Yeah.
We sang everything. What did we get? I can't remember what we got.
Well, because Miss Octavia would come in singing and leave singing. Like she doesn't stop singing, which is awesome. It brings such a good energy. But your song of the moment was the Adele song.
The Adele. Because I always try to sound like,
I'll find someone like you. Yeah. So that was her go-to, and so we all sang that.
Julianne sang "Don't Stop Believin'," and she was kind of a ringer because.
Well, I kind of had to because I had just done that movie.
Yeah,
so.
that's what I'm saying.
And that's like a perfect karaoke song.
it was amazing. The whole bar stopped. It was like, what's going on up there? It was so much fun. It was fun.
What is the definition of paradise for you?
Disneyland with no lines.
I can take you. Because we get the VIP greeter and there's no line, so.
You can't. What? Don't dangle this in front of me and not follow through.
I will.
Because now I'm going to make you do it.
Yeah, with your kid too, right?
Paradise for me is at my lake house in Coeur d'Alene with my family and wakeboarding and playing in the water. So cooking too.
Ooh. Yeah, paradise. Murder mystery TV, rainy day, pot of chili, blanket.
Yes.
That sounds good. I want to be invited to all of your paradise.